Good afternoon and happy Thursday to all of your sunshiny faces, guys. I went to bed decently early last night. I think I fell asleep at like 1 o'clock at the latest. Like, I was in bed by about 12:15 or 12:30 or something like that. So pretty good. I woke up originally, my alarm clock woke me up at 8 o'clock and I fell back asleep, and then I had like a bad dream, and so then I like woke up at like 8:30 or 9 o'clock or something like that, or maybe it was before that, and then I ended up falling back asleep again, and I didn't really get up until like a little after 10 o'clock. So but the good thing is that because I woke up at like 8 o'clock or whatever, the alarm clock actually was like what woke me up, I think, and partially the bad dream, which is like, I kind of guess a good thing, because like, at least normally if I'm not getting enough sleep, I sleep right through my alarm clock, which now that I know at least I'm getting up from my alarm clock, it's just going to be a matter of me actually forcing myself to get out of bed, because sometimes I will sleep right through my alarm clock and I don't even hear it when, like I said, if I'm not getting enough sleep and I'm like really tired, because then I think I get into like my deep sleep normally when my alarm clock starts going off, so I sleep right through it sometimes. But luckily, like I said, I woke up to it, and the weird thing was, though, I was up like even before that, like, I don't even know, like maybe 6 o'clock or something like that, even before my alarm went off. So it was really weird, though. Like I said, I don't think I like got a good sleep last night, really. But guys, we're gonna head to Matthew's volleyball game in, let's see, probably about an hour and a half or something like that. But you guys see this out here? Look at that. It is snowing outside right now. I am like, seriously, like, it is ridiculous. And here, you guys can see that? Look at, that's out onto the street right there. It's snowing. I can't even get over this right now. Like, chunks of snow. It's ridiculous, guys. It is April, and already it is still like, I don't know that, honestly, like, we've had snow this late into like spring already, like in the last handful of years. Normally by April it is like 40s, 50s, sometimes maybe 60s, which next weekend it looks like it's supposed to be, or like this coming weekend, I think, or maybe next weekend, looks like it's supposed to be 50s, 60s, which is good. But yeah, it is horrible, and winter is still trying to like claw its way back into this month, which is ridiculous because it's snowing out and it's already April, guys. It's what, even April 5th? Something like that. Yeah, I was right, guys. April 5th. I don't know the day of the week, but I know what day it is in the month. That's always my problem. Honestly, guys, I'm like, oh, today's like Thursday. And I was like thrown off too because, like I told you guys, like, we had volleyball yesterday and I will have another volleyball game today, which is like weird. So anyways, though, I will record the volleyball game footage for you guys when we go. Like I said, it's going to be just a little bit. I did get up and I put Sloppy Joes in the slow cooker. I had a freezer Sloppy Joe, so that's what we're gonna have for dinner tonight, because I bought hamburger buns last weekend, and so I don't want them to like be bad and go stale or anything like that, so I want to use them up this week. And I was like, oh yeah, we probably have Sloppy Joes, because again, I woke up a little bit later. I was gonna make the gumbo or jambalaya or something like that, and I was like, you know what, I don't know how long it's going to take to cook, and then I also have to make the rice to go with it, whereas this, I don't have to worry about it. I'll probably just turn it off before we leave for the volleyball game. I think it's done cooking anyway. It smelled really good, so I'm going to go check on that, probably stir it, and then, like I said, we'll probably wind up leaving in about an hour or so. And I just had it on low for most of the day today, but it was already pre-cooked ground beef, so I don't even have to worry about it not being cooked or anything. I just have to hopefully make sure it's warm.
Yeah, the fluffy chum. The fluffy chum! There we go. Let's do a two shot. Fluffy Chong. Fluffy Chong. Get up!
They won. They ended up actually, they took it to 3 sets because they won the first game. I recorded that. Actually, I think I recorded all 3 of the sets because Matthew was in all 3 of them, and he did have some serves too, because in the second set they honestly blew the other team out. I think it was 25-10 was the final. And then in the second game they ended up, or second set they played them, and ended up losing. I think the final was 23-25. So they only ended up losing by 2 points, but she put all of her backups in, and like I said too, she ended up having kids like Matthew who normally don't serve. I think she honestly had like 3 or 4 kids that normally don't serve, which they actually all did pretty well. But she had some kids, like I said, then if they're rotating in the back and they're serving, they're playing a different position sometimes than they normally do. So I think it was a little bit different for that. And then also too, just like I said too, she had she didn't have, I think, any of the front row starters in, which is also all of our tall kids. We have all of the backups are the shorter kids, so they couldn't get up to block a lot of them. Honestly, for being all backups, they actually, like I said, held them in like a really close game. They were down like 5 or 6 points maybe or something like that, and they got it back to, they tied it up in the second set and then ended up taking it to a third set. And then she brought I think all of her starters back in, and they ended up winning that one. I think it was 11, or no, maybe it was 16-25 or something like that, because it's first to 25 wins. And so I think it was like 16 or maybe 11 or something like that. Once the starters were in, though, they, like I said, they couldn't really stop any of our spikes and stuff like that, because when they had the shorter row in, which are most of the backups, they couldn't get up to spike a lot. So as soon as we had our really good spikers in, they, like I said, they really couldn't do a whole lot about that. But like I said, they kept them in the game, and again, they ended up rotating and having other kids serve that normally don't get the chance to. So although they didn't end up winning and they took it to 3 sets, it doesn't matter. We still ended up winning the game or whatever. But it was a good game, and like I said too, Matthew had some really, honestly, he looked really good. He, like, all of his digs were right on, like, good passes and everything like that. And again, too, his serves, I think he ended up serving twice, 2 different times, but he might have served a couple. I know the first time he ended up doing it, I think he only served once, and the second time I think he ended up serving maybe 2 or 3 times, like when he rotated. So again, pretty good, but you know, it was just, if the first game went by so quickly, we were like, oh wow, we're gonna get out of here really fast, and then all of a sudden they took the other one, was like back and forth and back and forth, and it took forever. And then the third set was pretty quick again, but it was just like, really, guys? I thought we were going to get home early, because it was actually probably about half an hour drive or so to get there. So I was expecting, like, to get home and, like, have enough time to make freezer dinners tonight, which I was supposed to do yesterday, and I didn't get the chance to after the volleyball game. But we ended up, okay, guys, it is later than I'd like it to be right now. I was all ready to go to bed at about 11 o'clock, or go take a shower. And I had just thrown a load of laundry in at 10:30, and normally what I'll do is, like, right now I'm a little behind with the laundry, so I'm doing like 1 load in the morning and 1 load at night. And today I think it was like afternoonish that I did the other load. And so I throw the stuff in the washing machine. It was like 10:30, and Matthew's like, I can't find my practice jersey. He's like, I threw it in the laundry. He's like, and I can't find it anywhere. I was like, well, what color is it? He's like, it's black. I was like, I just did all the darks. Are in the washing machine right now. He's like, well, what am I supposed to do? I need it for practice at 5 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. And I was like, are you kidding me? So there was a half an hour left on the washing machine and the dryer. I was like, I'll just stay up until like 11:30ish, 11:45 or so. I'll make the freezer dinners that I was going to do. I was trying to get to today anyway. And then I will wait, and once the washing machine's done and the dryer's done, I'll throw the stuff, because I had the dryer going too, so I couldn't just like stop the stuff that's in there to throw the stuff in the washing machine in there. And it was going to be soaking wet for him in the morning. So again, his communication skills are horrible. Doesn't tell me that he needs that or anything like that. And on the other hand too, he put it in the wash, knowing that he'd need his practice jersey, which he didn't need today, and he didn't need yesterday because obviously they had games. So he must have put it in there Tuesday, and I had went through all the laundry baskets, got everything, put it in sorted it out and everything like that, and then did it today. And he is all mad that I washed it today, which he's so frustrating. Yesterday he got upset because he was like, my sweatshirt didn't get clean and I needed it for the game today. And I was like, okay, but it was in the laundry room, which means that it was the next load I was going to do. So that's what I ended up washing yesterday. Otherwise I would have done the darks and would have washed that jersey that he needs, or his practice jersey that he needs for tomorrow, like yesterday. But instead I washed that, which he didn't even need that sweatshirt. He needed a different sweatshirt that he wanted to wear. And so that's why I didn't get to that. So then that didn't get washed because he wanted his other one washed. They didn't even wear today. So I was so frustrated, guys. Seriously, him in this laundry situation is driving me bananas, because one day he says he needs something, and then another day he doesn't need it, and then he complains that he doesn't have something that he wants to wear, but he doesn't actually have to wear it. He just wants to wear it, and then when I do wash it, then he doesn't wear it, and oh my gosh, guys, I am so frustrated. So I was like, okay, I will be a good person. I will stay up late, wait for the washer and dryer to be done. I'll make the freezer dinners, and then once it's done, I will throw the stuff in the washer and dryer, and then you will have your clean clothes for tomorrow, and your practice jersey will be dry for tomorrow. And so I was frustrated about that, because now it's later than I'd like it to be, but I need to head to bed. So yeah, long story short, guys, Matthew is frustrating me with his laundry situation. And yeah, so I did make freezer dinners, and that was it too. So I ended up, actually, it took me a little bit longer than I had expected to make those. So the washer dryer was done at like, I don't even know, like maybe about a half an hour or something like that it was done. But I ended up waiting like another hour or so until I was done making the freezer dinners. Then me and my mom were talking, so then that turned into another like half an hour. So Yeah, it's a lot later than I'd like it to be, and now I finally get a chance to take a shower and head to bed, which is, again, I was doing so well. I was going to bed early, and although I haven't really been waking up super early yet, I was like going to bed at a decent time, and I felt like I was right on the verge of starting to get up early. So I was like, okay, Matthew, then you need to text me and like send me a text message, because a lot of times I'll wake up from text messages in the morning. I was like, you need to send me a text message like before you start school or like after your morning practice or whatever, and hopefully I wake up, because I was like, this is ridiculous that I'm staying up to help you out with your laundry situation, and you know, I'm gonna wind up sleeping in because I have been on a really bad sleep schedule, and I've been trying to work my way back into a good one, and so far it's back downhill. So anyways though, guys, I will see you all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.